Knott's Berry Farm, located in Buena Park, California, offers delicious boysenberry treats, live shows, and of course 10 different roller coasters, ranging from large-scale thrills such as Ghost Rider to the smallest coasters like Timberline Twister. I've had the chance to ride all 10 of them. With that said, today we're going to be ranking the top 10 roller coasters at Knott's Berry Farm. Number 10, Timberline Twister. With a top height of only 30 feet, this Bradley and Kay kiddie coaster is definitely meant for younger riders. I rode this back in 2019, and besides the small pop of airtime at the end of the ride, there's not much else to say. It's a great first coaster for young enthusiasts, especially in the SoCal area. Number 9, Coast Rider. Although this is the first major coaster on this list, don't mistake it for a bad ride. The shin guards did unfortunately affect my ride and bruised my legs a little. Overall, Wild Mouses are always a good time and fun for the whole family. Number 8, Jaguar. This is a great coaster for non-throws. The top speed is only 35 miles per hour and there aren't really any drops. You also get great views of the surrounding coasters and even go through a loop of Montezuma's Revenge. Number 7, Montezuma's Revenge. This sports stop shuttle loop wasn't as intense as some people made it out to be, but it was still a ton of fun. Sure, the ride is very short, but going through that circular loop forwards and backwards, as well as the initial launch, made up for it. Number 6, Pony Express. Most enthusiasts would rank Pony Express below Montezuma's Revenge, but the unique restraint system made this ride special for me. I know there are a lot of other moto coasters in the world, but as of right now, Pony Express is the only one I've ridden. The launch also caught my attention, and if you've never ridden a launch coaster before, this is perfect to start out on. Number 5, Your Sidewinder. Kiddie coaster? What kiddie coaster? Most of the general public skip out on this ride only because of its location in the park, Camp Snoopy, but don't let this coaster's location fool you. The spinning can be pretty intense at some moments during your ride, and if you get dizzy easily, you might want to skip out on this one. Number 4, Silver Bullet. My personal third favorite invert comes in at number 4 on this list. After a pretty shallow first drop, the ride goes through 6 inversions at a top speed of 55 miles per hour. Like I mentioned before, the only major takeaway this ride has for me is its first drop, but besides that, Silver Bullet is a must ride every time I visit Knott's. Number 3, Ghost Rider. Now I know a lot of people are going to disagree with this statement, but hear me out. I only got one ride in this coaster, and it was right after the park opened, so it was running pretty slow. I sat closer to the front row, and while the airtime and ladder rolls were good, it wasn't anything spectacular to me. I was planning on riding it later during my visit, but the line kept us from that. Hopefully when I get back to Knott's, Ghost Rider will go up in my rankings. Number 2, Hang Time. Since I rode Hang Time just a little over a year from when it opened, it was still running pretty smooth, and of course delivered the hang time it promised. The vertical lift felt like I was coming out of my seat, and hanging over the drop with only a seatbelt touching me was terrifying. Besides the drop, there's only one other good moment of airtime, but the inversions are fun and the night package is amazing. Number 1, Accelerator, an intimate accelerator coaster. I wasn't ready for how forceful this 82 mph launch was going to be. I grayed out on all my 3 rides, mainly during the first launch, but also during the final turnaround before hitting the brakes. The ride only lasted about 28 seconds, but the extremely forceful launch, followed by a 205-foot top hat and figure 8 shape ending, Accelerator is my favorite coaster at Knott's Berry Farm. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Please let me know your thoughts and opinions as well as your guys' ranking list down in the comment section. Make sure to consider subscribing as well as liking the video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the front row.